Hi guys, you probably know that I get to ride and film with the Muppets from the Cross Training Enduro channel. Recently, the group was offered a chance to ride the AJP PR7 and two of the smaller Enduro models as well, the SPR 510R and the SPR 310R. These Enduro models are quite interesting, but as usual, every rider had a slightly different opinion on them. I think that what sets these bikes apart from other Enduro bikes is that they lean a little bit closer to the dual sport rather than the Enduro or hard Enduro category, and that could be a good thing for a lot of people. But before we go any further, let's do a quick history check on who AJP is, because a lot of riders haven't heard of them. AJP was founded by Antonio and Jorge Pinto, and they've been making motorbikes in Portugal for almost 40 years. It's a family business and a small boutique brand, but they are expanding with bigger facilities. They focus on quality parts, innovative design, and I have to admit, the bikes look pretty good. The SPR 310R and 510R used the engine from the old Husqvarna brand before the Orange Umbrella Corporation bought them. It was a proven engine with good performance and reliability, but we don't know what changes AJP have made to the original Husky design. The Enduro models come standard with Brembo brakes, Sachs ZF suspension, and a comfortable gripper style seat. The fuel tank is under the seat to keep the weight low and centred, and the air filter is up high and really easy to access for servicing and cleaning. The swing arm, that's a work of art, and the plastics are quality pieces from Acerbis. For the Bling Kings, it has lots of anodized parts, and both models come stock with an unrestricted aftermarket exhaust. Now, on paper, these bikes are heavier than the competitors, but you don't really notice it when you're riding because the fuel tank keeps the weight low. As an Enduro package, both bikes work really well. The suspension is good, and the 300 has a nice spread of power with a screaming top end, if that's what floats your boat. The 500 has a lot of torque and pulls like a train too. What interested me was that both the 310 and the 510 kind of bridge the gap between Enduro and dual sport bikes. They've got a really healthy 1.7 litre oil capacity, which means you can stretch oil changes out to 3,000 kilometres. That's 3 times longer than most European Enduro bikes. And to cap this off, unlike most Enduro bikes, the AJP seats have a lot of padding and are actually pretty comfortable to spend time on. As I mentioned before, the bikes are a little bit heavier than other brands, but that actually works really well for faster riding on bitumen and dirt roads. More weight means more stability, and the fuel tank is reasonably large at 9.5 litres, when some other Enduro models vary from 7.5 to 8.5 litres. The SPR 510R would probably need a cush drive hub for regular road riding. It'd be interesting to see if the cush drive hub from the AJP PR7 adventure bike was interchangeable with the 510R. I'll have to look into that. So those are my first impressions of the AJP SPR 310R and 510R. Well worth considering if you're in the market for an Enduro bike that also needs to be ridden out to the trails, or if you're going to be doing some commuting during the week on the same bike. And hey, for all we know, the 510 might even be able to be converted into a lightweight adventure bike. Who knows? Thanks for watching.